I'm Calvin, by the way. Sorry, it's not Caven, it's Calvin. So it all starts in the December of 2007 in my hometown of Artesia, California, where most of my family, if not pretty much all of them, live, like Artesia, Long Beach area. And every house was, when I lived there, it was pretty much 5 minutes that way, walking distance. 2 grandmas' houses this way, and aunties and uncles everywhere around me. So if anything was ever happening to me, it was like family right there, like on the way. And so when my parents couldn't take care of me, the closest walking distance was my auntie and uncle's house, pretty much on the same street. So I would walk there alone all the time. A couple times my parents couldn't find me, and if they know I was there, I would just sneak out of the house, not tell anybody, walk over there. And but one of the times my parents had to leave, and so I had to stay there the night. And so I go there, and I go to my auntie and uncle's house, and my auntie and uncle greet me, and it seems like a normal day. We're playing Disney Pixar Monopoly, and we ordered Domino's pizza earlier, and I eat like 2 slices, and we're playing Halo. This is the first year Halo came out, Halo 3. And so me and my uncle who were playing Halo, and everything seems normal. And of course, right after eating pizza, probably an hour after eating pizza, I wanted Burger King. So my uncle, being vegetarian, was not too excited for Burger King, obviously. But my auntie fell into my trap and went and got me Burger King anyway. So we're playing Halo 3, and we're playing for like an hour straight, and my uncle decides to get himself a vegetarian sandwich because obviously he's a vegetarian. So he's like, "Hey, Cobb, do you want to learn how to make a vegetarian sandwich?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" Even though I'm never gonna eat a vegetarian sandwich. So he goes to the kitchen. I follow him to the kitchen. He starts cutting up potatoes, seasoning the potatoes up, lettuce, tomatoes, all vegetables. Nothing seems good, and everything seems normal. And so he's reaching into a drawer, and his arm just starts making the same movement over and over and over again. And I was like, it took me like 5 seconds to realize that he wasn't joking, and his body just seemed like it was glitching out, and like just making the same movement over and over again, and then he fell, and his head hit the floor, and at the moment I didn't notice it. Obviously I didn't even know what the concept of a seizure was, but he was having a seizure, and I'm an 8-year-old boy, no idea what's going on. My auntie is actually gone. She's getting me Burger King. And I'm standing up there, and I have no idea what to do. So my first instinct is call your dad instead of calling the police. I called my dad, and he quickly tells me to hang up and call the police. As soon as I called the police, they said 911. What's your emergency? And I was stumbling my words. I was like, my uncle, he fell. I don't know what's wrong with him, and I don't know any addresses. I don't know any. I didn't even know my home address. So it was kind of hard getting the location of where I was. So I had to go outside. I ran outside, looked at the cross streets, told the police the cross streets, and at this point it seems like Burger King is taking forever, and Burger King finally comes in, my auntie, and she sees me on the phone on the floor, and at this point I had ran into his bed, and I got his bedroom, and I got a blanket and pillow out, and I put his head kept hitting the tile floor, and so I got a blanket and a pillow, and I put it under his head, and at that point the police came with the fire truck, and it was a big scene, and obviously my auntie came in and was screaming, and it was chaotic, and I remember just sitting next to him for like 45 minutes until someone picked me up and put me in a different room because they didn't want me to have to see that anymore. And I wasn't like traumatized at the moment, but the years after, I would always think like, I don't know if it's because I wanted Burger King, this happened, like it would have seized up if I was just playing video games still with him, and yeah, that was the scariest moment of my life. Yeah, that's it.